Your guides have been trying to get your attention lately. So you may be seeing a number of synchronicities. I'm specifically getting 1010. I'm also getting that you may be seeing a lot of animal totems. For some of you, your dream state has been extremely active, okay? And this is because your guides are trying to kind of give you some type of guidance and kind of let you know what's about to take place in your life at this time, okay? But there's a highlight here as it pertains to the patterns and the dynamics of your relationships. And I'm picking up on a divine feminine where this may very well be a very challenging sector of your life, how you relate to and how you connect with other people. But the good news is that you possess this power to create whatever dynamic you choose. And this is solely by tapping into your emotional body and focusing on how you would like to feel. Now, all of this energy is kind of tying into that root chakra energy because this divine feminine that planted this seed is about to really unlock massive abundance. And this is going to take form in your physical reality as financial abundance, relationships, okay, business opportunities. For some of you, you're going to be moving. There's a lot that you are about to unlock, but I feel like this message serves as some type of like spiritual checkpoint for you to be sure that your energy and your emotional body is tied directly to what it is that you wish to bring into your life instead of what you do not want to bring into your life. And as it pertains to your relationships, that root chakra is all about feeling grounded, feeling balanced, feeling worthy, having that confidence to take up space and to feel as if you are a natural flowing part of this universe, okay? And so this is also the chakra that handles, your roots, your core relationships, and where you kind of develop your self-worth here. Because your emotional body and how you feel is the direct line to your physical manifestations in this realm, okay? And in life, especially when it comes to relationships, we tend to forget what people said or what people did, but we will never forget how people made us feel. And when you think about it, this is naturally how we categorize the people in our lives. We feel much more open and expressive and authentic around those people that make us feel safe and secure in our authenticity. And when we also think about the people who kind of left a bad taste in our mouths, these are usually the people that made us feel the opposite, okay? We associate these people with lower types of energies. So as you begin to create this next stage, and as the seed is growing, now is the perfect time, especially under the influence of this new moon in Libra, to think about how you would like to feel in this next stage. And especially with these new relationship dynamics that you are drawn towards you. So connection is all around us, okay? So the key here is to think about what's lacking and to set the intention that these connections will be infused with positive energy. So if there's any connections in your life, especially the ones that you hold closest to you, now is time to really take inventory of this energy. If there is any area in your life that you feel is lacking, if there are any relationships that you feel may need, some new fresh energy infused into it, or maybe there are certain stories that you associate with these connections or with a certain person that you need to change from the inside out. Remember, the key here is you are the divine feminine. You are the creator. And by tapping into your emotional body, your emotions are what is tied to your physical manifestations. So even if there are painful connections in your life that are associated, with that root, with you feeling grounded, with you feeling safe and secure and worthy, Maybe you want to assume a position of indifference. Maybe this is a relationship that you feel like cannot be salvaged. And you just want to get to a place where it doesn't affect your destiny. It doesn't affect where you're going. You could set the intention to be indifferent about this person. The key here is for you to remain in a state of high vibration so that you are a vibrational match and you feel worthy of these things, because Divine Feminine, this seed that you planted is extremely powerful, okay? And this is a very, very powerful time, especially with romantic relationships as well. So you can set the intention to infuse your dynamic with love, with peace, with calmness, non-judgment, the list goes on. But it's time to really get deep into your emotional body and allow your heart space to speak. Now, I keep getting abundance. So there's a Divine Feminine who's about to step into massive abundance. And you're going to do this by tapping into this realm of creative expression, freedom of creative expression, where you're going to be directly in alignment with what it was that you were created here to do, okay, on this earth. And this is really an area that we kind of neglect as it pertains to our connections. So if you are stepping into service of any kind, begin to think about the type of people that you would like to align with. This is very, very powerful. Remember that you are creating, that you are here to create, and that the universe is waiting for you to get extremely clear about what it is that you want. So think about the souls that you are going to be aligning with on this journey. Remember that all of us are at different stages, and the people that you see on your day-to-day basis, everyone is operating on a different timeline. So even as it pertains to your business, what type of clients would you like to have? What type of people would you like to work beside? You have the ability to create. There's a focus now with this new moon in Libra. So if you want to align with high vibrational souls, people who understand you, people who are generous, people who are happy, people who are non-judgmental, people who are, more spiritually inclined, people who are here with a powerful destiny. It's time for you to get clear. Remember that your words hold a very, very powerful vibration. And this is literally going to trickle over into every single area of your life, Divine Feminine. So your guides kind of want to, give you this opportunity to get extremely clear about how you would like to feel, because literally every single area of your life is about to be infused with new, fresh energy. And this is all to help you be your best and be your highest, okay? This is a very powerful Divine Feminine energy that I'm tapping into, okay? You know that you have the ability to create whatever you desire. But I feel like as it pertains to this one area of your life, your relationships, you may feel as if something is missing, okay? You may be extremely emotional at times. You may have moments where everything seems to be going good. You are manifesting, you are creating, your physical reality is just becoming more vibrant, more radiant. But then you have these moments where you second guess if everything is okay, if you're going in the right direction. And this is tied directly to your emotional body. So once you begin to tap into that, your life is going to change in ways that you have not imagined, okay? So just remember to allow your emotions to guide you in ways that you never thought possible. This is your superpower. And your guides have been sending you so many signs that your life is about to change. This is a Divine Feminine that knows you are in alignment. You have been actively manifesting. Things are beginning to change. There may even be people, places, and things falling away from you. This is the universe's way of making room. A lot of times when we manifest, we forget that in order for us to make room for the new things, some things have to naturally fall away. Okay? So anytime that you're in this place where you feel as if things are rising to the surface, it's only because they want to be addressed. And so that you can become extremely familiar with your emotional body and how it has the ability to manifest your physical world. This is very powerful energy. Okay? So if you're resonating with this message so far, the universe has been definitely sending you signs. Okay? For some of you, you are so powerful, I'm getting, that you actually have been receiving instructions in your dream state. Okay? You may hear a phrase or a word, or you may see something unusual and you're going and like researching and trying to figure out what this is. This is not by accident. You have a very powerful destiny. And your spiritual team, they want to see you thriving and flourishing. Okay? So although you're not going to be feeling 100% at all times, how you relate to the world and the people around you is your greatest teacher. So your emotional body and everything is being highlighted because your guides, and God wants to know, do you have the ability to engage a person, that may not mean you well without being moved by this? Will you allow it to alter your destiny? Will you allow it to take you off of track with why you're here, with what it is you're here to create? So these are the areas of your life that are being strengthened at this time. And so you may feel emotional. You may feel moments where, certain emotions begin to arise and you question yourself. You question the validity of your destiny. You question some things that God has told you is yours in this lifetime. For some of you, you have been feeling this energy of abundance over you your entire life. You know that you're supposed to be, in a loving, high vibrational relationship. You're supposed to have supportive friends around you, colleagues, massive abundance. You're supposed to be in this life where you're here to serve and you're here to give away your gifts to the world, to have freedom of creative expression. And that's happening right now. This divine feminine has been planting seeds, okay? And this is beginning to bloom. But in order for you to step into your highest and your best, it's imperative for you to focus on how you feel and to make sure that there are no feelings of unworthiness as you step into this powerful, powerful timeline. Because that's the easiest way for you to get tricked out of your spot. Okay? So now, a lot of things may be rising to the surface. And these things are being strengthened at this time to help you stay in alignment with your highest and your best, regardless of the types of energies that you encounter on a day-to-day. So then you'll begin to understand, what does it feel or what does it look like when you're beginning to drift out of alignment? What does it look like when you need to up your self-care a bit? And how does it feel when you're in the presence of someone who does not have your best interests at heart? Okay? So being a highly emotional being actually has its perks because your emotions are tied to the subconscious realm. And that's the realm that controls and creates this physical realm. So the more that you drop down into your heart space to feel your way through, you'll begin to identify how your thoughts, your emotions, and the unseen realm are actively creating every single thing that you think about. You are powerful, and everything in your world is beginning to expand. So this is just a reminder to add a touch of love into everything that you do. And if there are anything or any relationships that are close to you that are tied to your self-worth, and there's highlight here, I keep getting that root chakra, because that root chakra is the key to your abundance. Once you unlock that root chakra and you get rid of all of these preconceived notions and these stories that we tell ourselves about who we are and why we're here, and you begin to understand that you're here to take up space, you're here to create, that you are the physical manifestation of God. This is powerful energy. This is a very powerful divine feminine here. that this message is for. You planted this seed, okay? Your spiritual team, the Most High, has received this. And now it's like they want to make sure that nothing stands in the way of this coming into fruition. So if you're at this place where you have any tension as it pertains to your core relationships, because in life, how we do anything is how we do everything. If you grew up feeling any type of low vibrational feelings or emotions, this naturally will play out in your romantic partnerships, in how you do business. It affects your confidence. It affects your radiance. And these are things that you need in order to go out into this world, to take up space, and to be your best. So at this time, okay, if you're wondering if you are on the right path, you are on the right path, okay? If you are wondering if the intentions that you set had been received, they had been received. If you're trying to piece together, these signs and syncs that you are seeing, understand that you are being guided. And more importantly, you're being divinely guided. And you are protected as you are transitioned into this next stage of your life. But the Creator wants to make sure that you step into this next stage as your best and your highest. So that everything that you're magnetically pulling to you, because as a divine feminine, you are a magnet. So you want to make sure that you are pulling towards you your highest and your best at all times. Okay? So the seed that you planted is beginning to form. And your next move is vital, okay? So now this is the time for you to take inventory of every single connection that you have, especially your core connections, and clear out any debris that may be there that could be keeping you from arriving as your highest and your best. Because your life is about to take off in a way that you cannot even imagine, okay? You have love coming towards you that is going to be out of this world. You have new businesses, new opportunities, and massive, massive abundance. You're stepping into your destiny. You're stepping into the reason that you were created. And everything that is for you in this physical realm is going to be drawn to you, okay, at a rapid rate. So now's the time to get extremely clear and to make sure that you know without a shadow of a doubt that you are here, that you are loved, that you are supported. And if there's any connections that does not show you that, or you don't feel that way, it's time for you to infuse it with new energy. And if some of these connections cannot come with you, then let them go with love and assume a position of indifference, so that it does not have the ability to alter your destiny, okay?